A video is doing the rounds of Raheem Sterling refusing to sign a Manchester City shirt in the week that he's left City to join Chelsea. So we're scrolling through Twitter this morning and I've seen the footage. I didn't think much of it at the time, but throughout the day I've seen more and more tweets, calling him he's not a legend anymore, Aguero would never do this. So I've tweeted, what are your thoughts on Raheem Sterling not signing that City shirt? The response is quite mixed, to be honest with you. So let's check these replies out, see if you agree, disagree. I'll put my point across at the end. We'll start with Jazz. He's put, he must have been told he can't sign due to technical reasons. Designed by Amos has just put it doesn't mean anything. 1894G, he said, don't really care to be honest, but I think he's a bit arsey considering he was at City for 7 years. The fans adored him and he's only been at Chelsea for about 2 days. Walters but was ticked off at the time, but he gets it a bit more now. Gaz doesn't care. Bill King has put he's a Chelsea player now. Skizzy Lee's put players should sign any shirt regardless, and I agree with that. Sign the shirt. Jay literally couldn't care less. He's not retired. He's moved to a rival club. He gave us 7 years of great service and now he's a Chelsea player. He couldn't win either way. Okay. At 100 Millie has said, disappointing to be honest, but strangely kind of expected. At Colin Bell KK has put, it was a setup. It was staged. It's not important. Craig has put, somewhat disappointing. The vast majority of City fans thank him and wish him well. Unfortunately, there are quite a few haters out there who are vocal in their hatred of him. Maybe them people are in his mind. He still should have signed it though. Okay. A few people actually are saying it was staged by Chelsea, so it is a good way of winning over the fans straight away. I know he's only just joined. Yeah, but I don't need to do that. He does not need to do that. It's football will do the talk, and Chelsea fans will love him regardless. He said his thank yous and thanks staff. Now let him go. Stewart's put, damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Prestige Car Repairs, not bothered, doesn't play for us anymore. A lot of people saying they're not bothered, but when I woke up this morning, Christ, I thought someone had died. Burke by name, Burke by nature has put, couldn't give a shiny shite. He ain't wearing our shirt anymore. He owes us fuck all. Quite aggressive. Sarah has put arrogant snake. Too far. Eddie Blackshaw's put disgraceful. Victoria Gallagher, as it should be. He's a Chelsea red. I am not reading that. Fred Herbert is put, just trying to win the Chelsea supporters over. Didn't take it as a dig at City. Gary's put, he's left. He wants to create the right impression at Chelsea, no problem. I think that's the kind of line I'm going down. I think it has been blown out of proportion, of course. Twitter, it's like a cesspit at times. He should have signed the shirt. He should have absolutely signed the shirt. Chelsea fans won't dig him out for it. I agree that he wants to set a right impression at Chelsea. I agree with Skizzy. He says, regardless of what football shirt it is, every footballer should sign it. Doesn't matter who you play for. Sign the shirt, for Christ's sake. It's more than likely with some kid, if it wasn't staged, which I don't think it was, some kid, his dream to me, he's like one of his idols, and just sign the shirt. It's just petty. Just absolutely petty. To those saying he's not a legend anymore just because of this, nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Raheem Sterling's a Manchester City legend regardless. What he did for us, incredible. Underrated player. Yeah, so that's my point. Blown out of proportion, but sign the shirt in future. Peace.